This is breaking news from the BBC. Today, December 30th of 2013, World War III has been declared. This war that is arising right now started off with just being two different beliefs in religion, Israel as a Jewish nation and Iran as a Muslim nation. Currently, right now, there are more than 20 countries involved. It all began when Iran believed that Israel should not be recognized as a country and that the people and their religion should not even exist. Israel is the only Jewish nation in the world and already has a long conflict between the Muslim world. Israel lies in the Middle Eastern. Muslims' teaching is that Jewish people are their enemy. Before this religious war started, they already have stirred up a lot of tension already. It all started when Iran launched a Sidewinder missile that was aimed to explode right onto the Western Wall. This wall is strongly believed in Israel as one of their most holy places. Minutes after this commotion, Iran launched a second Sidewinder missile that landed right, Tombs of Patriarch in Hebron. This is believed as one of the most sacred and holy places that no one can enter in Israel. It is surrounded by massive walls built by King Herod, and this is the burial place of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as well as their wives. In the press conference, Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel said that they are not going to tolerate this aggressive and unreasonable action, and they're going to fight back immediately. Israel then launched a cruise missile. This missile landed on the Toshka Zanbil. This is the ruins of the holy city of the Kingdom of Elam, built in 1250 BC. Muhammad Ahmadinejad was furious. This was when Iran declared war to Israel. Iran blamed the US for everything Israel has done, since America did declare Israel's independence. America took this as a threat and sent in troops, fighters, and bombers carrying bunker-blasting bombs to destroy the Iran's nuclear facility, as well as Israel sent in flight troopers and dropped bombs onto the two military bases in Iran. Iran was silent after that. In 2013 World Meeting at the 25th of March, 3 days after the bombings, there was assassination by an Iranian of President Barack Obama. He was shot by a rifle in another tower while he was presenting his ideas to stop this war further. This is when the other countries decided to take sides and alliances. On April 18th, Russia, China, and Iran formed an official tri-alliance. Russia has new weapons and technology, China has money, and Iran has oil. These three world-leading MEDC countries is very strong. Russia, with the leader Vladimir Putin, and China, Hu Jintao, take sides with Iran, with Muhammad Ahmadinejad. Russia and China both agree that they don't want America to be the controller of the economy or anything in the world. They want to control. They also want to spread out their territory, as Russia wants to reclaim their lost land of Kazakhstan, Belarus, which they have already invaded on May 30th and won, including also Finland and Romania. China wants to expand their borders, Assad's invading Laos, Vietnam, and Taiwan. North Korea and Japan wants to take down Beijing and have an alliance with the USA. Japan and North Korea, with the support of the US, launched an E-bomb to China to shut down their government facilities and then bomb them with a nuclear bomb. Nearly all of the country's ideology has changed now to communism. There's one main government or leader where everyone follows and agree. If they declare who the enemy is, then there is the enemy to the people. And if you don't obey any rules, will sentence to punishment or even death. Maybe because these countries can't worry about people anymore. All they need to worry about is winning the war. They need the country to be a whole and to work together. They can't have any loose ends. Our hypothesis of this war is that there will be no winners. It would end up that both sides will end in disaster and blood. But both of these countries are strong and well-fueled to fight, that they won't last and they won't stop until both of them has lost. This war is like no other. It is fought with technology, which doesn't involve any mankind. This is Cherry Sir Sombun Wong reporting you live from BBC.